Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ramadhan Aqshal Yogatama from class R4B and with NPM number 2021 125 00080. So in this video I will discuss about education, especially about the obstacle to education during a pandemic or online learning. So, since the outbreak of the COVID 19 pandemic in early 2020 hit the whole world, we as humans, we cannot carry out normal activities anymore. All activity that require a direct interaction must be postponed at the first place. This also has an impact on the world of education, where teaching and learning activities directly in class must change to online learning. Even though it sounds very practical and can be done anywhere you want, in fact, it is not as easy as you imagined because there are several obstacles arise. Not just only a few problems, and problems are faced by all components of education to carry out the continuity of learning as it should. This condition caused the learning process in schools to experience total paralysis. Based on the public data from the Ministry of the Republic Indonesia in April 2020, it was announced that there were 534,000 education units are affected by the COVID-19 case nationally. This condition gave rise to non-negotiable choices, namely conducting online learning. This online learning is attended by teachers or lecturers and students from their respective homes through online media. Referring to the data reported by the Ministry of Education and Culture, the public data on April 2020, there are more than 4 million teaching staff who are learning from home or work from home, while the number of students is more than 68 million from all levels. This condition causes serious problem in the learning process. These are several other problems that result in the online learning process not running effectively. The problem referred to are the availability of the electricity and the internet access as the main media in implementing online learning. It consists of 46,000 or 80% of elementary and secondary education units without access to the internet, and 8,000 education units or 3% have not had electricity installed based on the public data in 2020. So that from the data above, we can imagine how minimal the effectiveness of online learning is being held. Then, on the other hand, this condition also causes a serious problem, not only in areas where there is no electricity and internet access, even a technical problem also occurs in urban areas, where there are still many teachers or lecturers who are unable to use technology for online learning efficiency. This is because teachers did not use online media in learning before the pandemic. Based on data released on April 2020 period, 25% of teachers and lecturers had not used online learning platform before the pandemic. In addition to the problem above, there are also several other problems, including number 1, limitation of device for online learning. Not all students have devices to take part in online learning. Limited devices or laptops or PC are an obstacle to online learning for students. In some cases, students have to wait their turn with other family members to attend lessons. This certainly makes the learning process unable to run effectively and disrupted. Even though teachers don't always hold online meeting in real time, this is still considered to interfere with student activity to do assignment freely. These online learning constraints are generally experienced by the lower middle class due to limited funds to have adequate equipment. And the number two, or the last one, is learning orientation. The learning orientation presented by the teacher is still oriented towards assignments. This is evidenced by the result of the survey released by KPAI in April 2020 that 77.6% of teachers met online learning preparation in the form of assignments. This means that online learning is still not oriented towards meaningful learning, so it is not in accordance with the direction of the Minister of Education through its circular letter. Of the number of teachers who met assignment preparation through the online media, only 19.1% were able to operate online media for online learning process activity, which caused many students to be mentally unprepared for something like this, causing them to be depressed.